Day 1, Problem 1. Question A, rewrite the number into standard form. So we have 6.001 times 10 to the third power. 10 to the third power is equivalent to 1,000, and so that's like multiplying 6.001 times 1,000. A fast way to do that is to move the decimal point 3 spots to the right. And that will create 6,001. Now for question B, we have this number 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0. The decimal point's at the very end. So here is a very large number, and perhaps for the first time on any of these warm-ups, we can see the true power of scientific notation as being a faster way to write a number than in standard form. So instead of writing this extremely large number out, instead, if we put the decimal point so that there is one number to the left of the dot, we could write this as 2.1 multiplied by 10, and now let's find the exponent on the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2.1 times 10 to the 12th power is a much quicker way of writing such a large number. Now, day 1, problem 2. Question A, solve this equation. So let's begin by writing the equation down one more time. And then I'm going to draw this line to separate the left side from the right side. And we want to solve this for the variable n. There is an n term to the left side of the equation and an n term to the right side of the equation. Let's put the n term on the left side of the equation and then constant numbers on the right side of the equation. And so underneath negative 8n, add 8n. And over here, add 8n. Negative 2n plus 8n is 6n. The minus 5 can be brought straight down. And these cancel out, leaving 12. Next to the n term is a minus 5. We can remove that using addition. The 6n comes straight down, and 12 plus 5 is 17. Finally, we can remove the coefficient of 6 using division. So divide by 6 on both sides of the equation. 6 divided by 6 cancels away, leaving 1n, or just n. And on this side, 17 divided by 6 will get us our answer. Now, 17 divided by 6 has the form of a fraction. It's a non-reducible fraction, and so a fast way to write it is as the fraction 17/6. Certainly this could be written as a mixed number if there was a need to do that in the context of the problem. It could even be written as a decimal. It all depends on the context of the problem. For instance, perhaps this is a real-world problem involving money. In that case, it's much more common to use decimals to work with dollars and cents. But with just a general math problem with no actual story attached to it, it's okay to just write an answer as a reduced fraction. Now in part B, we're going to check that answer. So negative 2, parentheses, fill in 17/6. Subtract 5 is equal negative 8, parentheses, fill in 17/6, and plus 12. Let's work on the left side of the equation and the right side of the equation. Negative 2/6 will reduce, leaving a 3 in the denominator. And then we have negative 17/3. Subtract 5. On the right side of the equation, we can reduce 8 and 6. 8 divided by 2 leaves 4, and 6 divided by 2 leaves 3. And so this is negative 4 times 17 on top and a 3 in the bottom. Negative 4 times 17 is negative 68 over 3. And here's the plus 12. Now, to have a fraction and subtract the whole number of 5, we can put first a 1 under the 5 to give it the look of a fraction, and then create a common denominator by multiplying the top and bottom by 3. If we multiply the top by 3, this becomes 15. And multiplying this by 3, this becomes 3. So what we've done here is change the whole number of 5, or 5 over 1, into the fraction 15 over 3. That gives it a common denominator with this, which allows us now to combine together these two fractions. Negative 17 subtract 15 is negative 32 over 3. Does that equal to this expression over here? Well, this is a fractional form, and this is a whole number. Let's first put a 1 under the 12 to give it a fraction form, and then we can once again create common denominators. If we multiply this by 3 and this by 3, that'll get us the fraction in the form that we need. 12 times 3 is 36. 1 times 3 is 3. And so what I've done here is I've taken the whole number 12, or 12 over 1, and rewritten it as 36 over 3, which gives it a common denominator with this fraction. Okay, now we can combine these. Negative 68 plus 36. These have different signs, and so we subtract the numbers. 68 take away 36, and that is negative 32 thirds. The left side and the right side of the equation do match. This checks.